You're not my husband anymore. My wife screamed as she shoved me into the fountain at my daughter's engagement party. He's lucky we even let him in. The guests cheered. I smiled through the water and said, remember this moment. Minutes later, my lawyer walked in, and the whole room went pale. My name is Graham Locke, and let me tell you, it was supposed to be a celebration. Can you even imagine standing there, utterly drenched and humiliated, while the woman who systematically dismantled your life laughs directly at you? I did. But what Clarissa didn't know, what none of them knew, was that her triumphant laughter was about to be drowned out by a much louder, far more satisfying sound, the deafening crash of her own empire. It was a soft spring evening, shimmering at the Grantwood estate. Picture it, perfectly trimmed hedges, paths lit by strings of warm lanterns, champagne flutes glinting on silver trays. Noelle's name was on absolutely everything, from the fancy napkins to the embossed menus, like she was royalty. And in a way, she was. She's the daughter of Clarissa Grant, a woman who weaves charm and venom into every single thread of her being. And me? Well, I was the man history had conveniently rewritten as nothing more than an embarrassing footnote. The moment my foot touched those estate grounds, I felt it. That deep, gnawing certainty that I didn't belong there. The valet took my keys like he was doing me some huge favor, heads turned, but nobody made room for me. It just wasn't my world anymore. Maybe it never truly had been. But I came for Noelle. She texted me the day before, a message so brief, so almost reluctant. I know it's awkward, but you can come. Just keep things peaceful, please. I didn't ask what she meant. I just showed up. Clean-shaven, dark blazer, even the same cologne I wore the day she was born. I stood by the hedges, nursing a flute of something dry and expensive I barely touched. Noelle looked absolutely beautiful, radiant even, but her smile was quick, nervous. When she saw me, though, it softened, just for a moment. That was enough. Then came the moment. I made the mistake of moving toward the garden archway, thinking I'd grab a quick photo of the string lights, and that's when I saw her. Clarissa. My ex-wife. She was still impeccably groomed, still as emotionally frigid as the day she calmly told me I simply didn't fit the narrative anymore. She has this way of entering a room, you know? Like a curtain of expensive perfume and Arctic frost, her heels striking the cobblestone like gavels. She spotted me from across the lawn, and it was like she locked on, a drink in one hand, her mother's silver bracelet glittering on the other. I didn't brace myself. God, I should have. You don't get to loiter around here like a proud father. She hissed, her voice low but sharp enough to cut. You're not my husband anymore. I'm Noelle's father. I said, keeping my voice calm, almost detached. That hasn't changed. Clarissa's eyes narrowed, like a lynx sizing up its prey for a kill shot. And then she raised her voice. You're not my husband anymore. She barked it loud enough to halt the full story added in below.